Hey guys, it's me, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. So today I have a very special video for you. It has been one of the biggest requests that I've had from you guys, and this is an overview of the Dior Poison collection. So I'll be talking about the ones that I have here that have been released. Obviously, I don't have all of the flankers of everything, but I do have the main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The main 6 perfumes of this collection, the original ones, not the flankers. So yeah, I'll give you guys my thoughts on these fragrances, and then at the end I will rank them from my least favorite to my very favorites. So let's begin. So here I have a small, cute little mini of Poison, the original Poison. This is the Esprit de Parfum, released in 1990. Unfortunately, I don't have a mini of the vintage original Poison, which I believe was released in 1985. So this is the Esprit de Parfum. I have strips here of everything, like I labeled them, and it's blurry, I know, sorry. And yeah, that was the color that came out of this mini. So, this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Oh yeah, I will be talking about them in order of their release date, so the earliest to the most recent. So this is the Poison, as I said, Esprit de Parfum. Very intense, deep, dark tuberose fragrance. On my skin, it's sweet, smoky, and incensey. Very sexy. This one I would call the sexy Poison. The sexiest one, I guess. Very intoxicating, rich, sultry. There's a lot of things going on in this perfume, extremely complicated. So it's syrupy and sweet. There's some dark fruits in here. It's spicy, it's musky. It's also very floral. There's a lot of floral notes in this one. There's some rose, tuberose, jasmine, and heliotrope. All of that. You can add some woody notes. It's also earthy and musky. There's vetiver in the base. So this is such a complex perfume that changes a lot and does morph a lot on the skin. And it's just a very interesting, unique scent. On me, it stays sweet and rich all throughout the duration on my skin of this perfume. And basically, to me, it's just like a must-have tuberose. This one or the original Poison. A classic perfume. Just have a little mini here. But wow, you can see how dark the juice is on the paper. But yes, that's Poison Esprit de Parfum. I'll just set that there. Okay, next up is Tendre Poison EDT. Here is the bottle. That's not focusing. There's also a cute little mini of it here. Eau de Toilette. Let me just put that down. So this was released in 1994. This is also a tuberose scent, but it's like a green tuberose. It's also sweet. There's a lot of other flowers in here. Freesia, orange blossom, rose, heliotrope. And basically, to me, this is just a fresher and brighter Poison. To me, it's a little bit aldehydic as well. On my skin, it opens as a citrusy, floral, kind of soapy. Here's my strip here. Yeah, it's really fresh, white floral, very clean. As I said, kind of soapy to my nose. And as this fragrance dries down, you get this beautiful creamy vanilla along with some sandalwood and musk. And in the dry down on me, this is not soapy at all. So that soapy character just totally disappears. And then you're left with this beautiful sweet vanilla woods. It's a happy fragrance. It's like a friendly, polite happy fragrance to me. As I said, very clean, elegant, quite subtle, very, very crisp and fresh. But at the same time, in the base of this, there's also this very small hint of animalic musk kind of at the bottom there, making it very interesting. It's very wearable, likable, kind of an everyday scent, and it's just a beautiful, also a very beautiful fragrance. I really, really love this a lot, and that's the second poison. All right, so next up we have the very, very popular, I'm gonna move these back here so I have space. We have the very, very popular Hypnotic poison. So here is the bottle. You guys know all about this. This is not a vintage version, but we do have a vintage, what do you call this, travel size? Maybe this is 20 ml, this one. And also there is the vintage mini. Super duper cute. Oh my gosh. So this, I'm pretty sure you guys are all familiar with already. I've reviewed this fragrance comparing it to the Eau de Parfum version, so I can link that for you guys down there in the description box. But anyways, this was released in 1998. This is the Gourmand poison, whereas the Tendre poison to me was like the clean, soapy poison. This is definitely the Gourmand one. I love this fragrance, you guys. It was one of my love at first sniffs when I bought this. I smelled it for the first time many years ago, and I bought it immediately, and I finished a bottle, and since then I haven't rebought it. I don't know why. I just, maybe, you know, you get distracted with other fragrances and new releases and just niche fragrance. There's so many things, but I have never ever stopped loving this fragrance. I think it's one of the best women's designer fragrances ever made, one of the best gourmand fragrances of all time. And basically this is a vanilla marzipan almond fragrance, very, very marzipan-y. Coconutty, it's very warm. It smells like a delicious, you're like walking in a delicious bakery. Very, very sexy and cozy, and just really, I don't know, it's just very, very sweet and spicy. And Andrew just walked in. Say hi.
Hi.
But yeah, you guys know all about this Hypnotic poison. It's awesome. You can see his reflection. I can see your reflection in the reflection. But yeah, so that was the Gourmand version of poison, Hypnotic. If you haven't tried this, and I'm pretty sure you have, but if you haven't, definitely do so. It's just like so awesome. I love this, and I do want to get a bottle of this again very, very soon, because all of these bottles I am borrowing from Andrew. And thank you. Okay, so I'll put that down, but this is awesome. They look so cute together. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about is Pure Poison. So here we have a cute little mini. Oh, look at that. So this was actually mine. I gave this to Andrew as a gift, kind of. Right?
Yeah.
I can say that, but it's yours now.
I collect the minis.
Yeah, I don't, at the time I didn't collect minis, but it's fine. So Pure Poison, released in 2004. To me, this is basically a powerhouse white floral. In here we have jasmine, orange blossom, and gardenia. To my nose, it starts off in the opening kind of gluey, like there's this gluey note in the top. It does not last at all, like very long, maybe like 10 seconds. And then this gluey kind of note goes away, and you're left with a citrusy, tart, and sweet mix of white florals, and they're like airy and soft. To me, when I think of Pure Poison, I think of something a woman would wear at their wedding, like a wedding scent. It seems very suitable for that kind of occasion to me. So in the mid of this fragrance, we get the gardenia. At least on me, I get gardenia the most, and it's a very, very creamy gardenia. Along with that, there's some vanilla sweetness, and it's really, really, really nice on me. Further in the dry down, the florals get deeper, they get warmer, they get even more creamier. And I also get some musk on my skin here. And honestly, when I think of this fragrance, I'm thinking this should have been named, if it wasn't named Pure Poison, I think that an appropriate name for this would be Flower Bomb. And we all know what the Flower Bomb from Victor & Wolf is. To me, well, I'll review that sometime soon. But this is definitely more of a flower bomb than the Victor & Wolf version, which is more to me like a very sweet candy kind of scent. Okay, so we have 2 more to go. Let me put that down. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about is a discontinued poison. This is Midnight Poison. And this was released in 2007. To me, Midnight Poison is like the gothic poison out of these ones. It's very dark and mysterious. So this fragrance opens with a very creamy, earthy, and damp patchouli. Along with that, there is a rich and jammy rose. So basically, it's like a patchouli and rose perfume. I also get some sweetness in here from vanilla. The vanilla to me is very dark and smoky, and there's also amber in here. So when I think of Hypnotic Poison, and whenever I've worn it, I'm like thinking of picture a very, very sexy witch, you know, like a a mythical witch, and she's like walking in an enchanted forest, and it's really, really dark, and it's nighttime, obviously. And that's what I picture when I think of this perfume and when I smell this perfume. So it's kind of like, it has like this magical kind of feel to it. To me, this is very unisex. I can picture a man wearing this very, very easily. It's very full and robust and deep. Mysterious, as I said, also very rich. I think this is one of the best patchouli perfumes that I've ever smelled. I do find it quite intimidating when I have my strip here. When I smell this, there's something like intimidating about it, kind of daring and powerful. But there's also this beautiful vanilla sweetness in here that adds something really special to it and makes it more wearable, in my opinion. And I really, really like this. I'm not really sure why they discontinued this perfume. I'm gonna guess because maybe a certain note or ingredient was banned. That's my guess. But yeah, a lot of people love this fragrance and covet it. There's a lot of fakes on it on the internet, from what I understand. And if you do find it, it would cost you an arm and a leg. How much did you pay for this?
I paid over 100.
Yeah, so is that a good deal?
I don't know. I mean, you can say you can get like a good deal on eBay if you pay €30, but then if it's fake, then it's not really a good deal.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, Midnight Poison. Andrew's been looking for a mini of this too, and I think he saw one for 50 euros, so it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so the last version of Poison I want to talk about was released in 2016. I have reviewed this on my channel for like 2 or 3 times. I've talked about it a lot before. This is called Poison Girl. So the juice in here has darkened a lot over time, even though it's been stored in a cool and dark place. I guess. I hear it's because certain types of vanilla or certain qualities of vanilla, they do turn color, but the smell is the exact same thing. So to me, Poison Girl is like the modern day version of Poison. It was quite surprising to me because I'm not sure if this version of Poison really fits well into this collection. Because, I don't know, I guess, well, maybe it does. It does represent the times and how, you know, the direction that perfumery is going into nowadays, especially with bestsellers being, you know, very, very, very ultra hyper sweet. I guess this is Dior's response to other perfumes such as Flower Bomb or Black Opium or La Vieille Belle. But I do find the other poisons in the line just to be so much different. And to me, they kind of fit nicely in a group. And this is kind of like the young oddball. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion though. So Poison Girl, very, very, very sweet. I think some people might even find it sickly. But if you're into that really, really, you know, that modern sweetness that you find in a lot of women's new release designers, then they would probably enjoy this a lot. So this is vanilla. There's almond, tonka, also very, very gourmand fragrance. To me, on my skin, the bitter orange in here, the orange is very, very noticeable. It kind of reminds me a little bit of marmalade at times when I smell it. I really do like this fragrance a lot. I do get hints of Hypnotic Poison in here. Maybe just like I'm reminded of the Hypnotic Poison here when I smell this, but this is just like a million times sweeter to my nose. So Poison Girl, I think in general it fits more, it's geared towards more the younger demographic. Sorry. It is definitely the most sweetest one, as I said. On my skin, it gets slightly powdery. There's also 2 types of rose in here, and as I said, I reviewed this, so I can link that for you guys in the description box. I do like this fragrance, but my husband absolutely hates this fragrance on me, like really cringes whenever I've worn it, so it's kind of put me off this fragrance. So I gave it to my mom and she really likes it. So those are the versions of Poison. Now I am going to rank these very, very quickly from my least favorite to my most favorite. So my least favorite out of these 6 would be the Poison Girl. And I already mentioned why, but I still think it smells really, really nice. Then, actually, wait, I'll be right back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So my least favorite is Poison Girl. I just wanted to make some space so you can see it better. In 5th place would be the Tendre Poison Eau de Toilette. And then the next version would be the Poison Esprit de Parfum. Here we go. After that, I would choose in the 3rd place, Pure Poison. In 2nd place would be the Midnight Poison. And finally, in number 1 place, and I don't think it will be a very big surprise to you, it's Hypnotic Poison. So those were my thoughts of the collection of Dior Poison. I'd love to hear which fragrances from this line are your favorite. You can even rank them if you want to, and which is your least favorite. You can even talk about the flankers as well. Maybe I'll do, if I do get my hands on samples of other flankers of these fragrances, maybe I'll do a separate video on that. But anyways, those are my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this very, very long video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks, Andrew, for letting me borrow these fragrances, these bottles. And I hope you guys are doing well. So take care, and I'll be back with more videos soon. Take care. Bye-bye.